the upper section of the control panel, you will see the buttons where you can select the cooking mode you want to use for the oven: convection, mixed or steam. Just below each button is an indicator that tells you which cooking mode has been selected. Here you can see the display screen, which shows you the configuration of the different cooking parameters you have selected. The minus and plus buttons allow you to increase or decrease the selected parameters, adjusting them for the required cooking. The button with 2 drops allows you to adjust the humidity level, which can be set from -99 to +100%, depending on the cooking mode selected. You can adjust the humidity level in increments of 20%. You can adjust the temperature with a thermometer up to a maximum of 260 degrees, according to the selected mode. You can use the clock to set the cooking time. The time is displayed with 2 dots in the middle. The first 2 digits indicate the hours, and the 2 digits on the right indicate the minutes. If you want to just cook continuously, you can remove the time limit. Just press the minus button until "cont" appears on the central display screen. Finally, the fan icon allows you to adjust the fan speed. There are 2 options: high speed, when HI is displayed on the screen, and low speed, when LO is displayed on the screen. You can change between speeds using the plus and minus buttons. Next, you have the clean button, which is used for selecting the self-cleaning program. Press and hold the start/stop button for 2 seconds to turn the equipment on or off. Then, once you've set your desired parameters, press the same button to start the cooking. You will also need to do the same to stop the cooking cycle. Just press the start/stop button. In both the cook and bake models, there are 3 cooking modes: convection, mix and steam. To select a particular cooking mode, please press the corresponding button. The convection mode acts as a forced convection oven without adding or removing moisture from the cooking chamber. In this mode, the temperature can be set between 30 degrees and 260 degrees, and the humidity is always 0%. The mixed mode regulates the supply and removal of humidity in the cooking chamber in an intelligent way and controlled by the oven. You can adjust the temperature from 30 to 260 degrees and set your desired humidity percentage from -99 to +100% in increments of 20%. Finally, the steam mode fills the cooking chamber with moisture. In this mode, the temperature can be set from 30 to 130 degrees with 100% humidity. You can humidify the chamber in all cooking modes if you desire. To do so, just press the humidity regulating button until the oven sprays water into the cooking chamber. Once you've configured all the cooking parameters as desired, press the Start/Stop button. The oven will then start to preheat the chamber and will stop when it has reached the temperature requested by the user. During this time, the central display will show the letters PHT, alternating between them and the current temperature of the oven. The oven will alert you with a buzzer once the set temperature has been reached, and the main display will show the letters "Load" to indicate that the food can now be put in the oven. The oven will now be at the desired temperature to start cooking. If you wish, you can skip the preheating process by pressing the Start/Stop button. However, if preheating is not necessary because the chamber is already at the set temperature, the 2 points of the time indicator will flash once a second to indicate that it is not necessary. If you don't set any parameters for the preheating, the oven will automatically use the parameters of the last cooking session. First of all, you will need to set the desired parameters, particularly the temperature and time parameters, with the corresponding buttons. Once you've loaded the oven and closed the door, it will start counting down the cooking time until it is finished. You will then see "End" appear on the screen. The oven will beep for 1 second and the interior light will switch on until the user finishes cooking by pressing the Start/Stop button. If the door is opened during cooking, the counter will stop and door will appear on the display. The MyCare cleaning system automatically cleans the cooking chamber. This system and cleaning program has been specifically designed for use with Clean Duo detergent. Why is it important to use Clean Duo? The unique feature of these detergent tablets is that they contain double the concentration of active product than most other similar products available on the market. They also contain a polishing additive for a perfect finish. This means you only need to use one Clean Duo tablet per wash, as it contains both detergent and rinse aid, so it is more convenient and cheaper. The self-cleaning program lasts 70 minutes. Before starting the self-washing cycle, it is important to manually remove any solid pieces of food that may be inside the chamber to prevent them from going down the drain, as this could damage the equipment over time. It is also important to carry out the washing process without a load, removing the trays and grills to ensure that the equipment is properly cleaned. Put the tablet in the assigned slot. You should insert as many tablets as there are slots in the oven. In the 4 and 6 tray models, there is a capacity for 1 tablet. In the 10 tray models, you will need to use 2 tablets for each wash. To activate the automatic cleaning cycle, press the Clean button, followed by the Start/Stop button on the control panel. Once activated, the letters CLN will appear on the central screen. Before inserting the Clean Duo tablet, it is important to make sure that the temperature of the cooking chamber is not too high. If the oven is too hot to clean, once the Clean button has been pressed, the oven will show the letters Cool on its central display, indicating that cooling is required. Press Start/Stop to activate the cool down. In this mode, the convection fan will turn on and the resistors will turn off. Even if the oven door is open, the process will not stop and the fan will continue to rotate. The display will alternate between the word cool and the chamber temperature. To exit the fast cooling mode, press Start/Stop button. Once the oven has reached a low enough temperature, the display will show the word End, indicating that you can cancel the cooling process with the Start/Stop key. Then you can insert the Clean Duo tablet. Once the automatic washing process has started, the door cannot be opened under any circumstances. In case of emergency, the washing can be stopped with the Start/Stop button. If the equipment will not turn on, you should check the status of the safety thermostat and the service switch located at the back of the equipment. The switch should be on. To check the safety thermostat, remove the cap and check the condition of the white spout. If it's in the correct position, you shouldn't be able to see it. If it is visible, this means that the thermostat has tripped and you'll need to press it to resolve the issue. You can access the user manual, technical datasheet and all the technical documentation for the equipment with the QR code located on the right side of the oven.